Your masterpiece is here. You are in Seoul displaying your products to the Korean audience.
I wouldn't call them masterpieces. I would call them works in progress. They are finished in that sense, but
However,
I'm always thinking of the next painting. And there's always this zest or this desire to create better work and different work. So this idea of if you think your own work is a masterpiece, then you're happy with yourself, and that's that's like
true.
stagnating as we were talking
stagnant.
about before.
You don't make improvements.
Yeah.
That's a
it's
dangerous
like,
thing.
You're never completely happy. You're happy in the sense that okay, it's finished, and but at the same time, there's always a need to produce something else
right.
that is new as well. Because really, art is about producing things from nothing.
That's right. Creativity.
Creating that something that hasn't really existed before. You take from your past, from what's around you, in that sense, but also you try to bring a new element in and develop something without really knowing exactly how do you define it. I think art in general you cannot really define. You can't define a piece of music.
True.
But a lot of people look for definitions in art, and I say, well, your opinion, the way you see things, is also of the same importance, really. But when I create work, I don't have the viewer in my mind. I just have what I see and what I like. If somebody else likes the work, that's fine. If they don't like it, that's also fine.
다른 질문 또.
그러니까 좀 한국에서 어떻게 느끼고 있느냐 전시를 했는데.
Now you are having your exhibition here in Korea for the first time, and how do you feel about it? The exhibition starts like a couple of days later, right? And
it's already
has
started.
Then,
yesterday was the first time, but for me this is very important to find people to look at my work, and this was a great opportunity that was given by Panel Gallery. And I'm extremely happy about it, just to have the opportunity, because artists tend to live like hermits. They go to the studio, they work every day, and this was a chance to get out of the studio and to...
That's right. You connect with people,
and that's
ordinary people.
Yeah. That's important for artists, just to have this connection and to bring whatever I experience here back into the studio.
Exactly.
This was one of the best experiences I've had in terms of people are interested in the work and they show it and they welcome. Panel Gallery has welcomed me wholeheartedly in that sense. So
yeah, I'm very glad you are enjoying your stay and also you're connect with the people inside of the gallery, outside of the gallery too. Yes.
Oh yeah,
한국 작가들의 작품을 보셨을 텐데 어떻게 느꼈나요?
You've seen some paintings and works of Korean artists yourself, and how do you feel about them?
That's one reason why I came to Korea last year, was to see more. There's a lot of the Korean art that I like is very essential. It's quite simplistic in one sense, but also very strong images. There's a famous artist that I came to see this time as well. And I don't know how to pronounce his name. It's Ha Chong-yeon. Ha Chong-yeon. Yeah, you know?
하정운.
Yeah.
Yeah, 하정운. Yeah.
He's very famous.
Yes, it's very famous. Yeah.
He has a show here.
Yeah.
This was I've seen his work in LA.
Yeah.
And in Venice.
In Venice,
also.
Yeah.
It's quite old now, but he's still producing fantastic work. And this is one of the most. But there are many others. I just don't know their names. But I always try to visit different museums while I'm here or galleries, and I think this is essential Asian art that is quite strong. That is lacking often in where I live.
Okay.
So it's always refreshing to see a
That's
work
right.
that is very strong, very essential, very simple in ways. And it's extremely difficult to make simple art that looks good.
Yeah, personally, I have a wish or a hope, a bold one for you, like a Gustav Klimt. He expressed certain things, certain Eastern things in his paintings. Well organized, well harmonized. Maybe you might have a chance to do so. Like you are picking up something like you visited last year and you are visiting again this year, talking to people, that artists and ordinary people and businessmen like me, and also you saw some artists doing beautiful paintings, in the Korean style. I see you saw some strong spirits, and senses and sensibility of their paintings, and then hopefully you can somehow transform or harmonize them into your paintings.
Yeah, I think
not just last question. Short. 우리 코리아 아트 뉴스 독자들에게 한마디 해봐.
Is there something you wanted to share with the Korean
Korea
readers? Art news of the art news, the readers of the Korean art news.
Yeah, what can I say? I see this as how can I say it? This is not the last time I will be here.
That's for sure.
That's for sure. This is something. It's the kind of the beginning of
you're more or less like a little bit adventurous.
I could say a love story, but that's maybe too strong.
Yeah, connection, a connect.
Yeah, I think because
Like an encounter.
Yeah, in many ways, it's very easy to meet Korean people because they are everywhere in the world, you could say. And there's quite a strong connection between Korea and Germany also. Historically there always has been. Okay, I'm not German, so I don't have this connection in that sense. But I think through art, maybe through music and through some people that I've met, it's very hard to forget. And this is, for me, it's very essential that I try to use what I have experienced here. And I think I have used it to a certain extent also in the last 6 months. I came for the month of October last year. And I think that has helped my work a little. For example, these works are made in the last 6 months also. And most of the work that is in the exhibition in Parnell have been made after being in Korea the last time.
Okay.
So it's very difficult to define it or to say why is that the case.
Yeah, maybe unconsciously.
What influences are there in that sense, but it's more of a feeling.
I hear you.
That is there.
We really
Thank
hope
you for your time.
You